I finished Immortals Fenyx Rising today. It took me about 38 hours because I spent a lot of time in it looking for chests and hidden things and upgrading my character. I feel like it could have been a much shorter, better game if they'd taken a lot of the bloated padding out. The actual mechanics of exploring the world and getting around are pretty fun. Like, it's fun to be able to just hop onto a horse, get some speed up, hop off and start gliding towards something. That stuff's good. It feels good to control. Climbing things is intuitive and relatively fun, although the presence of a stamina bar is a little bit annoying, but you get over it as you upgrade it. And it really does make you feel like you are able to explore better as you do. But everything about the inventory upgrades and resources is just, it's more than it needs to be for the length of game that it is. Let's have a look at the inventory. There are no less than 8 different upgrade currencies. One for your health, one for your stamina, one for skills, one for your potion effects, and then 4 different kinds of gems that you get in different methods to upgrade your gear. There are more of those things in the world for things like health and capacity than you need, which then means that when you find more of them, you get small effects like minus 1% stamina consumption, which makes them functionally worthless at that point. So the gameplay loop of going out and completing vaults and looking for treasure chests or things to upgrade your character gets massively diminished once you hit that cap. Like, there's not really any reason to continue looking for those things because the rewards you get are utterly meaningless. Combat is okay. Like, it mostly revolves around dodging attacks and, well, in my case, eating them. You can parry, you can't parry the red attacks. When as you level up your character as well, you start getting attacked by higher level creatures, which means it takes about the same amount of time to actually kill anything. I do like the way that things explode off into the distance when you beat the last of them. That's kind of nice. You've got a variety of special powers you unlock over the course of the game to do stuff like area of effect attacks or cover the battlefield quickly that all use your stamina. So, combat's fine and exploration's fine. The inventory system sucks. Like, on the post-game map I have here, I'm currently looking at all the things I've already completed. I have to do all myth challenges to unlock a special reward of getting a set of wings from my bird and a sword. I'm missing 3 of them. I have absolutely no idea where those 3 are, because when you look at the map, you'll see there's a bunch of things there like ambrosia or chests to pick up. The method you use to mark those on the map is you hold the right stick in, and then you wiggle around until you find something, and then you hit R2 to reveal it. Like, there's a chest over there. That's how you find everything in the entire game, is by looking around and trying to scan and pan the environment until something goes for a little bit, and then you hit the button. Like, that chest over there that I just revealed, I didn't know that was there. I honestly thought I'd gotten everything in this entire bottom left area because I spent several hours of my life trying to find all the things. And look, there's another one over there. Another chest. Great. There's no indication on the map of when you found everything. So, like, I don't know if those 3 challenges I have to do are in this corner of the map, or this one, or if they're in the top parts, or where they could be. The only way I have of finding them is either painstakingly use the right stick to pan and scan across the entire map, or use guides online and tick off all 77 I've done to find the 3 I haven't. And frankly, I don't want to do either of those things. Like, especially when the reward is going to be another set of armor that I'm not going to use because I've already beat the game. The other thing is that with things like those chests that you find, like the chest we just revealed over there, that's a gear chest that has some armor in it. Now, there are a lot of different kinds of armor in the game. They have a variety of perks and buffs, and as you can see I've gotten a good number of them. But they also come in 4 different colours, which means that when you go over and find one of those chests, it could be an entirely new one you've never found before with a new perk that could be interesting, or it could be a 3rd variation on the Tartarus helm, which is great for playing, you know, your costumes and fashion and stuff, but It's particularly frustrating when you find 4 of the same armor set before you find something that's actually useful to you when you're playing in the early game. This means that there's about 4 times as many armor chests in the world as there could be in a smaller, tighter experience. There's 3 times as many weapon chests. Like, there's still weapons I'm missing because of the fact that I haven't been able to explore the environment perfectly. Like, I feel like this game, what it does well, would be better suited with a smaller environment with less chests to open, because a lot of the chests aren't even puzzles to solve. They're literally just a case of walk up and beat up a few bad guys, or just walk up and open them. With less of that padding, you could bring this whole game down to like a 20-hour experience, and I'd have had a much more fun time with it because of it, because the rewards for exploring, for solving those puzzles, would have been tangible, would have been actual rewards of new weapons, new perks, new changes to the combat system, as opposed to, oh, I got another skin for an outfit I'm not going to use, or another skin for my sword when I mostly attack by pressing R2 a lot. So, I don't hate it. I just don't like it that much either. Like, it's perfectly fine. I spent about 35 quid in it at Christmas time. If you get it for 20, 25, you'll have a good time. You'll get your money's worth out of it. But I'm not going to try and 100% and platinum this, because to do so would just be A, tedious, and B, frustrating, trying to find the things that are missing. That's a shame, because, the early game parts, upgrading your character, extending your stamina bar, being able to get access to new areas, new methods of movement and mechanics. Like, taming horses, for instance, is great, until you find a level 3 horse and then never have to tame another one in the game because they're all as good or worse. There's stuff in here that's good, and there's a lot of stuff in here that's bad. And I'd certainly be interested in the sequel to see if they manage to balance that out better. But I can't recommend it really. It's fine. It's okay. There's better games you could be spending your time playing.